What's up everyone, welcome back to the second channel. I figured I would go ahead and talk about my experience pretty much with iOS 13. Now this is my main phone and I've been running the beta version of iOS 13 ever since beta 1. And I can tell you that overall my experience has been pretty good. Now I'm not going to go through like every single little feature that's been changed or whatever. I'm barely going to talk about the main ones because I'm sure you guys already know what the main difference is, but one of my favorite changes, as you guys probably know, is the addition of dark mode, and I can tell you ever since my first initial, install of it, I've had it enabled, then I disabled it for a little bit, but weird thing is that since my experience from the beginning with, I have not seen an increase in battery life since I installed this beta and turned on dark mode. I don't know whether that is the problems that I've had with iOS 13 in the past, whether it's the battery issues or whatever, but I'm not saying that if you install it on your iPhone 10 and you turn on dark mode that you won't experience battery increase or whatever, but in my experience that just really hasn't been the case. And overall the stability that I've had with it, because in my use case I've had it installed since the beginning, and I can definitely tell you now it is much more stable than it was in the beginning with, but I think still 12.4.1 is probably the most stable version of iOS right now that's still being signed, so you might as well stay there. I think it's 12.4.1, not 12.4.2, but would I recommend you to update to iOS 13, the official one, even on your iPhone 10? Dude, 100% yes. This is a solid update in my opinion. It brought a lot to the table. In some cases, maybe it, hindered us some things. Maybe the bugs aren't still worked out the same or whatever. But the one thing I don't want you guys thinking is this update was a speed increase update, because I can tell you with every single test that I've done, with every single benchmark that I've ran, it is not a speed increase. Now you can see, I haven't updated this in a while, but you can see my multi-core score 250,999. That's about the same I've been having with basically all my other versions of iOS that I've ran on this thing. So if anything, it's probably the same speed, but it's probably a little bit slower, which is expected. I think by the time we get to like 13.4 or 13.3 or something, it's going to be a lot more stable. So, just kind of ride with it. 13.1 should be coming out on Monday apparently, or I think Tuesday or something like that. So you can definitely kind of wait a little bit of time before you go update. I don't think they're going to be releasing 13. They said they're going to release 13.1 on like September 30th, but apparently they brought that sooner. With that being said, I think the features themselves that are being brought into this update are worth the bugs and things you're going to run into, but on your main phone, I probably wouldn't recommend you to go install it. Now, like I've stated before, one of my favorite features of iOS 13 is the new download manager. So what you can do is when you're installing a file, whatever, let's say you download this or whatever, you get that cool little pop-up to the right, and you can now, click on it, you can go take it into the Files app, and that's one of my favorite changes right there. As well as the new swipe keyboard, this is one of the coolest things ever. What I really like is that on dark mode, you can see that this is also on dark, which I really, really like. However, I don't know if you can tell from now, but apparently from what I'm reading, this isn't pitch black, but I think it's close enough. I think it is kind of pitch black now I'm looking at it. Yeah, that's definitely pitch black, but some people are saying that in some cases it's not. For example, in the settings app, these little bars are dark, but these actual little things right here are not dark. Kind of a little annoying. I don't know why they didn't just do the whole thing dark, but I guess they needed some difference there. But ultimately, what I can tell you is throughout my experience, I've had a pretty decent time with it. Speed has been pretty consistent, at least for betas. Battery life has been pretty decent as well. I'd say it's the same as 12.4.1. I've recently started using a battery case, and that's literally been the greatest thing I ever bought. But ultimately, what I can tell you is from my experience, at least on my iPhone 10, it's worth an update for sure. If you want to wait till 13.1, you can definitely do that too. I mean, there's really no advantage of, going to it right now when 13.1 is right around the corner. So that kind of sums up everything I wanted to hit on. If you guys have any questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it would mean so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel. All those links are linked down below. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.